So talk to us about the time you were launching it to where you are today. In other words, what has been your growth strategy?
Basically, and the moral of the story was, you can't be afraid to execute. It sounds that simple, but it really is that simple.
What is growth? To me, growth is constantly evolving, bettering yourself, making strides to improve, never being satisfied. Growth comes from surrounding yourself with real and honest people who can give you the feedback you need. Growth can be appropriately expanding your team. The realness to be honest with yourself about where you are in your process and the discipline to improve your situation. That's what real growth is. In order to be successful, it's important to keep the ball moving, to grow, elevate. Understanding what has worked thus far, what hasn't worked, and what still needs to be done. It's been a long 4 years for the Greatness brand. It's been a lot of ups, downs, blessings, losses.
When you do discover your passion and you do start to act on it, don't be surprised if you get tested.
A bunch of people joining the overall team, and some even stepping away and removing themselves. All in all, there's been a lot of movement. But if you've been paying attention, one thing you can't deny is the growth.
He had a vision and he was able to accomplish it. And so that's why I support it so much.
You may not be where you ultimately want to end up at this moment, but it's about taking action and being consistent. I remember one time I was complaining something crazy to one of my OGs about how frustrated I was that I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be and the Greatness brand wasn't where it needed to be. And he told me one of the realest things ever. He told me to enjoy the process. He said the road to the glorified destination is where all the fun is. It's where all the lessons are learned, where you really become who you are meant to be, where the real growth takes place, and not the desired destination.
This brand represents something that's much bigger than just me. It's about an overarching message that has a universal concept that can be applied to anyone. Most clothing lines are just a logo on a random t-shirt and then they try to sell it to you. But this is a message on a shirt. This is a movement on a shirt.
They say the greatest human act is to inspire. Well, that's all we're really looking to do at the end of the day. By beginning to show and document our process together as a team, I hope our story of growth can inspire, motivate, and encourage others to step into their own greatness. We've been building and growing since 2015, and we have a lot more to do. This is for everyone who's been riding with us this far. For those who are just getting exposed to us. You want to know what the next big thing from us is? Growth.